My dad's secret destroyed our whole family and made me rich. Hi, my name's Jake. I'm 27, and this is the story of how one secret shattered my entire family and somehow made me a millionaire. Yeah, I know, sounds insane, but buckle up because you won't see this coming. Growing up in suburban Ohio, we were the picture-perfect middle-class family. My dad, Mark, worked as a financial advisor. My mom, Karen, stayed home with me and my sister Emily. Every Sunday, we had pancakes and argued over which Marvel movie to watch. I thought we were solid, unshakable, the kind of family you see in Hallmark commercials. I was wrong. It all started last Thanksgiving. Emily and I came home early to surprise Mom with a dessert from her favorite barbecue. But when we opened the front door, instead of hearing the Macy's Day Parade on TV, we heard giggling. Adult giggling. Then a sound I never, ever want burned into my brain again. We followed the noise to my parents' bedroom, and there she was, my mom, with our next-door neighbor, Gary. Yes, Gary, the guy with the leaf blower obsession and socks with sandals educator. To make it worse, he was still wearing the socks. Emily screamed. I froze. My mom jumped up, gasping like a bad Lifetime actress, while Gary scrambled for his shorts. Jake, Emily, it's not what it looks like, Mom stammered. Oh, really? So you weren't playing Twister naked with Gary? Emily shot back. I wanted to puke. Thanksgiving ruined. Childhood illusions shattered. That night, we confronted Dad. I expected him to rage, throw things, demand a divorce. Instead, he just laughed. Not maniacally, more like someone who'd been waiting for this shoe to drop. I've known for months, Dad said, calmly sipping his whiskey. What you don't know is that Gary's wife and I have our own arrangement. What? Turns out my family had been starring in a secret suburban soap opera for months. Mom and Gary, Dad and Gary's wife, Linda, everyone cheating on everyone like some twisted partner-swapping cult. Except nobody told the kids. Emily cried. I sat there, numb. Dad kept talking like he was discussing weather patterns. Marriage is complicated, Jake, he said. What matters is that everyone's happy. Happy? I wanted to set the whole house on fire. My family was a fraud. But that wasn't even the worst part. 2 weeks later, Dad had a heart attack. No warning, just collapsed in his office. He didn't make it. It felt cruel, like the universe sucker punched us before we could even process the cheating circus. Then the will reading happened, and that's when things went nuclear. Dad left everything to me, not split between me and Emily, not shared with Mom, just me. His savings, his life insurance, his stake in a small investment firm. Total, $3.2 million. Mom lost it. Screaming, crying, threatening to contest the will. Emily was furious too. Why you and not me, she yelled. Honestly, I didn't know, but the lawyer handed me a letter Dad wrote before he died. It said, Jake, you've always seen things clearly. Use this money to build the life you deserve. Don't let anyone's mistakes, including mine, stop you. I should have felt grateful. Instead, I felt like I was sitting on a ticking bomb. Mom stopped speaking to me. Emily blocked my number for months. Gary moved out after Linda divorced him. She found out he wasn't just cheating with Mom, he'd been cheating with 3 other women in the neighborhood. Gary's a legend of bad life choices. Our once perfect family was radioactive fallout. Meanwhile, I had more money than I knew what to do with. And here's where things get even crazier. I didn't buy a Lambo or blow it on crypto. I used Dad's old investment contacts and started a small real estate business. Within 2 years, I'd turned $3.2 million into nearly $7 million, all while living in a tiny apartment because I was too paranoid to spend it. You'd think money would make me happy. Spoiler, it didn't. You can't buy back family. Holidays were lonely. Mom sent me an email once asking for money, not an apology. Emily eventually called me, not to reconcile, but to threaten a lawsuit if I didn't split what's rightfully hers. That's when I realized money doesn't destroy people, it just exposes who they really are. Fast forward to last month. I got invited to Emily's wedding. I almost didn't go, but something in me hoped for closure, maybe a Hallmark ending. Instead, during the speeches, Mom grabbed the mic and started crying about how Jake abandoned the family after Dad died. Like, what? Lady, you abandoned us with Gary's socks still on your floor. Everyone stared at me like I'd been caught drowning puppies. I stood up, took the mic, and I don't know what possessed me. I told the whole story. The cheating, the will, Gary's socks, everything. You could hear a pin drop. Then Emily's fiancé whispered, "What the hell, Karen?" into the mic stand.
Mom stormed out. Emily burst into tears. The wedding basically imploded on the spot. And me? I left. Got into my modest Toyota, drove back to my quiet apartment, and ordered tacos. Best damn tacos of my life. Here's what I've learned. Families are messy. Money makes it worse. Secrets are like termites. They eat the foundation until everything collapses. And sometimes you have to burn it all down to build your own peace. Do I wish things were different? Every day. Do I regret exposing the truth? Not for a second. I don't know if Mom and Emily will ever talk to me again, but I do know this. Dad was right. You can't let other people's mistakes define you, and if you take anything from my story, let it be this. Always check your mom's bedroom before Thanksgiving, and never trust a guy who wears socks with sandals.